So if you saw my previous videos today, I have told you the truth that I have found a way through God. It wasn't me. Sorry, you gotta be like when people take credit for His work. God showed me a way by giving my enemies a false illusion. I've warned them about this. They don't listen. He gave them a false illusion, and by doing that, it allowed me to see what they look like. It's very minor with this device I got, but it differentiates humans from humanoid reptilian hybrids. True story. I've been boxed in my place. No one's helping me. None of you guys out there help me. So if you guys are going to judge me, that's fine. I don't care. You know who helped me? God helped me when I was in trouble, and I tried to get help from the public. Nobody helped. I put videos up telling people how they can see stuff months ago, and I got 12 views, 20 views. No one was saying hey, yeah, let's change things. Nobody cared. So God came and He helped me. See, He saved me. He saved me. Any way you could be saved. He saved my soul. He saved me as a human being. I'm still on the road. I'm still on the path. I'm still learning. I'm still, God is real. God, years ago, I was being attacked by a light demon, and I think it was 2000, and I cried out for Christ, and all these orbs showed up. The light demon was killing me. I was dying. It was the worst pain you ever felt. It was the scariest feeling you ever went through. And I was crying on the bed. I was crying, and I cried out for Christ, and all these orbs showed up. I lived here at the same time. So I was over in this corner over here. We're talking 17 years ago. I was in this corner right here. It was a bed, and this light thing was right here on the ceiling. It was getting brighter and brighter. I started getting sick, and I was dying, and I started crying. It was killing me. And I started crying, and I cried out for Christ to please help me. And this room filled up with all these little tiny orbs, and the feeling of love filled the room. A feeling of love that I've never felt before. Just an immense feeling of love. The orb started circling the room, and the light demon got smaller and smaller and smaller. And I never forgot that. That was just amazing. No proof, no evidence. But I've seen shadow men on the wall. I have witnesses. Retired school teacher. My ex-wife, a Jehovah's Witness, never did drugs in her life. I have all these people with credentials, people in the community, other people too, that have seen ghosts with me. Shadow people, different kinds of ghosts. One lady, she works in Oceanside. She runs, I'm going to say what she does. She says she's in the government in Oceanside. And she's an ex-girlfriend of mine from 5-6 years ago, around there. And she had her own ranch. She had 12 horses and a donkey. And she didn't know at the time, we both didn't know at the time, that she was being gang stalked. Her neighbor was giving her a hard time. Well, this ex-girlfriend of mine, she had some power in the government. She wasn't big, but she had a pretty good position though. She told me about this blurry shadow that her husband saw, when she was married before she met me. Well, when she was gone one day and I was there alone, I saw this shadow man out there by the horses. This thing had like a vortex. You could feel emptiness in it. This shadow man was like a hat, like a fisher's hat kind of, just the outline of a man, of a tall man. There was nothing in the middle. It was like a hole, like a vortex. I felt the eeriest feeling, the opposite of the love feeling I told you about the orbs, the opposite of that feeling. True story. When she was pulling in, the headlights lit up the horses, and I could see this man, like a shadow. I didn't see it until she lit up the horses. When she lit the horses up with the headlight, I saw the shadow of a man. It freaked me out. So she pulls in, I tell her, and I'm all freaked out, and then I would go over there sometimes, and I would just be, scared. She goes, "You're overreacting." I'm like, "I'm overreacting?" That was a shadow man, like a hole, like a vortex. Those orbs had the feeling of love. It was the opposite feeling, okay? Well, anyways, I got the same feeling of love about 2 years ago. This whole room filled with love, and I felt God's presence. It was the most amazing love you ever felt. And what I felt in my chest, the conviction, we want everybody to know, is that it loves us more than we'll ever know, more than we'll ever understand. It loves each person so much, authentically, not the way we love, solid, pure, concentrated love. So it's a long story, but I've been being gang stalked most of my life. I didn't know. I found out 7, 8 months ago. I warned them to leave the videos, to leave me alone. God gave me the tool on how people can see reptilian hybrids. This has never been done before. First time in history. And I guarantee you, I can't prove it right now, but I guarantee you, everybody at the top of our government, I guarantee you. And get this, I know the police departments are the ones doing all the gang stalking. Those aren't regular people. Regular people don't do that kind of stuff. I don't care. There's corrupt people out there, but they don't gather in gangs like that are so organized, so advanced. You know, even if you're being gang stalked, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They don't do. People can't keep secrets like that. Humans don't keep secrets like that. That has more to do with hate. There's no payroll that can pay people to be so vicious and dirty on a mass scale like that. This is more like pure hate. Because it is hate. Because it's a reptilian race. And they hate you and they hate me. They hate us. And they hate you because you can still be redeemed through Christ. They cannot be redeemed. They're part fallen angel, part human being. You know all those stories of the UFOs? Those are just fallen angels manifesting themselves in the physical realm, impregnating women, and then they take the babies. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they take the babies and they raise them up in other families. Or they raise them with the original family. They're raised up as regular kids, and no one knows that these kids are hybrids. And they do telepathy. They have gifts. They can heal people. They have gifts, but they're demonic in nature. They're using the demonic nature. There's energies. There's like Star Wars in the Force. The good side, the bad side. They're using a demonic energy to heal people, do stuff like that. And that when you take that energy on, it just gives you nasty stuff. You know? You find yourself lasting more, just all the bad stuff of life. And you think less is great. People, when they used to get married in the old days, a man would pick a hot-looking wife, he'd marry her. He had her for 30, 40 years. She was loyal to him. Most of the time. Yeah, people have always been bad, I know. But most of the time back then they had morals, they were a lot more loyal. You would be a lot more content. You would have a lot more joy in you. The devil wants to break the joy and make you hate God. If he can break you, he can turn you against God. That's why the society is so messed up right now. Anyways, he gave me the tool, and I've warned these people to all I tell them is just leave me alone. I'm no prophet. I don't want this job. I don't want anything to do with it. God has not made me a prophet. He has not gave me any okay to share the information. It was given to me as a collateral to keep me safe from these freaks. And I warn these people to leave, and instead of moving out, they're just walking around all arrogant, and they're moving more people in. So you know what? I really feel in my spirit conviction that God's about to use me. You know, somehow He's going to use me, or He's going to do something major blow to these people, these reptilian hybrids. Okay, so it's a fact. What I'm telling you is a fact. There is a way to see reptilian hybrids, and the reason why it's being given because there's a good side and a bad side. And this is just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Jesus Christ is real. He is as real could be. He's physically real. The story really happened. Christ is alive right now. God loves you more than you ever know. He made all the universes, everything you see. And your life is very special to Him. He wants you to live forever. But there's a thing called the devil. He's a fallen angel, Lucifer. He's a fallen angel that wanted to do self-worship. He wanted to put himself above the Most High, who is God. And so he started loving self more. And that started sin. You know, look how good I am. Look how great I am. Look what I can do. You're nobody. Look at me. That's where it is. That's exactly what the devil did. A lot of us do that. And the reason we do it is because when Adam and Eve sinned, we became filled with sin. Those are our ancestors. We came from Adam and Eve. All of us did. So we're born into that sin. See, Adam and Eve disobeyed God. And when it disobeyed God, when we took on the sin, we relinquished the authority of paradise to the devil. The devil was able to get was able to get the authority that we have. Now, to get back to God, you have to be obedient, because the original thing was disobedience, Adam and Eve. So to get back to God, to find our way back home, we have to do the opposite. We have to be obedient. So when God gave me this information, it's like for collateral, because they were coming to kill me. And God knew God knew they were arrogant and they weren't going to listen. God knew it. So he kind of knew when He was giving it to me that it was probably going to be a lot more than just collateral. But I warned them, like God tells me, warn them. So I've been warning them. And God doesn't talk to me like a voice in the head. It's a conviction in the chest when I pray. And he told me to warn them, and they haven't been listening. And that's exactly how I just do what God tells me to do. I'm obedient. You know, I live alone. I would love to bring a woman here. I don't do that. I can't do that. I'm a Christian, you know. So they'll try and frame me for something. They'll try and say I'm a bad guy. They'll frame me for a crime. I'm a Christian. I don't bring women home. I can get women. Women come on to me all the time. I don't bring women home because I'm a Christian. Also, you know, I follow the 10 Commandments. I don't kill. I don't steal. I don't want my neighbor's goods. I honor my mom, my father. I've completely turned around. Completely. I've always been a good guy, but, you know, I was like everybody else, you know, the downfall of sex, you know, you want to, you know, have one-night stands and stuff. I don't do that. The point I'm making is all of us are in sin, but we can be forgiven completely. You're either going to die and you're going to cover your own sins when you die, or you're going to obey God here in this life and let Jesus Christ cover your sins. Either way it goes on, there's going to be a judgment day. You're either going to pay for your own sins, or you're going to tell God to take them away now before you go. That there's just no way around it, and there's some kind of a thing where God just can't come out and tell you that. There's all these things going on because of man sinning and putting space between us and God. It kind of pushed God further away from us. Anyways, you can see them, and the reason why is because Jesus Christ is Lord, and He wants everyone to know He loves them, and He wants everyone to know that He's holy. And these freaks haven't left and said they're getting more arrogant, so I got a feeling things are about to come out. And I want these videos to go viral. I want the world to know. You have got to share this with everybody. Let the world know what's going on. If no one cares like last time, then you know, so be it. I mean, God will get the message out through me, through someone. It will come out. Because there's free will, and these freaks are breaking the rules. There's certain rules, and certain people, I ain't going to go into it. The point is there's a way to see them. That's a fact. I've seen it. And God is real. He is real, and He loves you more than you know. Share this video. Try to get it going. Start praying about it. Say, God, please help us. You know, we're in trouble here. This race is vicious. They run all the police departments. They run our government. They're just tightening up the screws for a new world order, and their goal is to make us their slaves, their little pets. And when they're done, they want to have all of us dead, and they're going to have all the children for themselves because at the very top, they're like the grossest pedophiles you could ever dream of. So there you go. Okay, thanks for watching, and just pray about it. Okay. And ask God, you know, because if God gives me the permission to go ahead with the green light, He says, go ahead, then I'm going to be protected. God's going to He's going to ordain me or someone else. I don't really care if it's me or someone else. I would love to see these devils. I would love to see these devils get justice for what they've done to people. And they're going to eventually win for 3 years, but that's down the road. But, I mean, when that's over, God kicks their butt, and then the people that were faithful to God go to heaven for 1,000 years. And then there's going to be a new earth after that. And in the new earth, the devil gets thrown in fire forever, and the good people are going to be living forever, eternal life, colors you've never seen, foods you never tasted. The lion and the lamb will be best friends. There'll be no more death, no more pain. It'll be the most beautiful place. It'll blow this place away. Thanks for watching.